if you're consuming the things that God gave us on the earth, God did not give us a package of Oreos to go pick from a tree, right? But He did give us apples, and so if we're kind of bringing it back to the roots, which I think is important when we're talking about fad diets, to not go into the weeds, but to really step back and examine what's the most important, and that's something that you can follow for the long term.
Yeah, and to add on to that, when you think about a fad diet, most of them are very extreme. I think in my head, the carnivore diet, where you're only consuming meat and animal-based products. That's pretty extreme to say no to any fruits, vegetables, wheat, anything like that. But I would say that we should allow professionals and practitioners to guide us in knowing when the right time or the right place is to use those tools because they are powerful tools, and powerful tools can do as much harm as they can good. And so, whenever we think about these fad diets, we have to consider that there can be very negative consequences associated with going to such a far extreme that we don't often hear about from Instagram or YouTube. Good habit when we're shopping at the store is to just very quickly look at the back of anything that is processed and find whatever it is that we're looking for that has the least amount of ingredients on that label. If you do that, you're going to make a lot of really good decisions.
Awesome.
And then on top of that, I think that we can make better decisions when it comes to not getting the variety pack of Lay's chips, but instead thinking, hey, I'm going to grab an apple or I'm going to grab a banana, and then maybe I'll get a couple of real easy grab and go vegetables. I once jokingly told a client that he should get some baby carrots and just tell himself that they're Cheetos. He didn't think that it was very funny, but he actually did it. And he said it changed his life because he could eat as many of those carrots as he wanted to, and it was not going to harm him. But just keep it simple and still keep it convenient. Because at the end of the day, if it takes a lot of preparation, it's not going to be sustainable.